elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
So, by clearing out all of this hive, are we hurting Dark Elves?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved?
No.
Then let us free it.
Whoa! Was not expecting to bash through the ceiling there. Whispering slab. Return the slab. Okay, so we could free it on the surface now. So the question now is, how do we do that? Seems like you're still enjoying since doing side quests. Yeah, I am. Game plays really well. Except for when the bugmen, gang up on me and kill me.
A tempting treasure chest! Damn the sand!
How do I... Turn to Sindri, Secret of the Sands. Track. Let's see if this shows me. I haven't been using this system at all. Does it show me where to go?
This is the spot! We can cut the half goofa loose here.
It flies? Of course it flies. It's a half goofa.
Sounds much happier now. And hey, the storm's gone.
Aye. Perhaps we'll finally earn some goodwill from our Dark Elf friends after all.
Look, Father, thanks for bringing us out here, but you don't have to do this kind of stuff just to keep my mind off Ragnarok, you know?
This was not a distraction.
No? Then why are we really out here?
Have you ever considered... He just wants to spend time with you, lad. While he still can.
Really?
We do not know what lies ahead. But if Ragnarok approaches, I wish to enjoy the time we have left.
Aww.
I don't know what to say. Thank you for bringing us out here. I'm glad we did this.
As am I.
And now the sandstorm's gone.
There's something I'm not sure I quite understand. In the Ragnarok prophecy Odin knows, all the realms get destroyed, including Asgard. In the version Groa kept secret, Asgard still falls. Wouldn't Odin have tried to prevent it either way? What difference did her lie really make?
I think of it this way. When it comes to subverting prophecy, knowledge is power. Without the full picture and context, the finer details can lead you to tragically incorrect interpretations.
Enough. We will continue later.
Artifact found. Wait, what? Ah, dude, it totally cut that. It totally cut this one on the return trip. There we go. Oh, that's crafty. Having to cut 2 of the 3 with a reflect and 1 of the 3 with a return.
The instrument. Why?
We hunt, we train. Those are the only 2 things you do to distract yourself.
They are not distractions.
Oh, of course not.
I just thought it'd be nice to learn some music. You could teach me, and... No. It's stupid. Never mind.
Now, if I recall, we were discussing how manipulating the details of a prophecy can wreak havoc on the believers. Back in my homeland, I was privy to the operations of a certain coven of heath witches who were keen on destabilizing the government. They picked an influential Thane, an otherwise loyal man, and fed him a story of his own ascension to king. They dressed it up in enough details they knew would come to pass, so when they did, Thane took it as confirmation. Next thing you know, he's helping matters along. He murders his king, sleeping under his own roof.
Hold. We will finish later.
I don't know if I'm going about this the right way. Ah, I got it. I don't know if that was the intended solution or not, but solution it is.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
There you go, chat. Problem solved. Moral dilemma complete.
Here.
Hope you had time to read all that, Memoron. Or Memoron.
Back to my story. A Thane of my homeland, manipulated by prophecy, welcomes his king as a guest and murders him in his sleep.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
I want to hear the rest of the story. Stop stopping him.
Back to my story. A Thane of my homeland, manipulated by prophecy, welcomes his king as a guest and murders him in his sleep. Murders many he once called friends, too, thinking them fated to oppose him. Then, for a finishing touch, the witches revisit this usurper. With just a few details structured ever so misleadingly, they convinced the fool he was invulnerable to all threats.
Physical or magical.
Aye, but 'twas not so for him. All turned into a rather magnificent bloodbath as they go. The Thane ends up without his head and a name so cursed none dare speak it. All thanks to a subtly deceptive prophecy.
You've really got to write these stories down one day, Mimir.
Well, I try. Jaw tends to get sore.
He's like, yeah, I don't have hands. Can I hit that from the other side? Yep. Yep, we can.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet. Looks like a lot of the sand is cleared up. But there's another storm out that way. I think that means...
Another half Gufa.
The chisel will not open this.
Did the lighthouse put this lock here? Why would they care what happens in the Barrens?
A fair question. But until we find the right key, that poor half Gufa will have to continue its solo act.
Alright, I feel like I found all the knickknacks in this section of the desert. And if I missed anything, well, I've done my best.
What is it, Mimir?
That's nothing, brother. Just... You ever have those moments where you wish you could go back? Rewrite your own past. Make different decisions.
Journeying through time is more trouble than it is worth.
Ah, fair point. You're speaking metaphorically, right?
No.
Of course you're not.
Wait, has Kratos done time travel? So the previous God of War game, the first Dad of Boy game, and this one are the only two I've played. I did once watch like a 2-hour-long YouTube video that was kind of a recap of what happened in the previous titles, but if he did time travel, I forgot about that part. He traveled back in the Greek trilogy. Okay. Let's see, Eyes of Odin. Sure. So there's the Raven tree there where all the ravens are that we've destroyed, so we might have a reward there.
Mimir, you said souls come in 4 parts. Does that mean you can lose some of your soul, but not all of it?
Aye. Form, mind, direction, and luck. Lose any one of them and the entire being suffers. Still, sometimes luck alone is enough. Just ask your father.
My success does not come from luck.
Ah, the refrain of the eternally lucky.
Makes you wonder, that one blacksmith is missing a part of his soul. Makes you wonder which part he's missing, Chad.
Dug up some new blueprints for you.
Yeah, him.
Like the father of all, we swung from the tree. Wisdom gained father, servitude gained we.
Swung from the tree.
What do you suppose that means?
Girdle of Raven Tears.
A gift in death. To smother forever. The All-Father's breath.
Their thoughts. I can't read them. They seem to like us, though.
One hopes. I suppose we should continue to destroy any of Odin's ravens when we find them.
Let's do it.
Let's see, armor. What did we just get? She's shoulder straps of radiance. Bring moderate luck chance to bring a blessing of runic on any last second evade. Strength, defense, runic, and luck. Strength, defense, vitality. So you have a lot of strength on him. 34 strength, 20 defense, 17 runic. Thing is, runic attacks have a long cooldown. Building up that stat feels kind of weird. And I do like when you stun grab an enemy getting a heal from this set. It's nice. I think I'm gonna stick with this. It gives you the health burst.
Good fit.
Nice. I'm gonna get rid of embedded. What's up, Hugh? Gonna get rid of embedded. I'm considering it. I'm considering it. It's not pivotal to my success. I considered it to be a helpful tool that was allowed, but because of basically, like, yeah, just the waves of harassment and stuff like that I've gotten as a result of it, I'm considering it. But I'm kind of, like, right there on the fence at the moment. I think the Raven's Tear was an armor type. Yeah, it was pants, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, belt. Waist armor. Girdle of Raven Tears is what it was. Increase healing from health stones, rage, and gear. Our current one is this one, which reduces how quickly enemy stun bars drain. I wonder what exactly luck does. Is there a way to see that? Hold on. God of War Ragnarok luck. Let's see. Another person is just don't remember our bills. Let's see. Found an old Reddit post. Don't remember specifically, but I tested this out in God of War 2018. I got most perks to activate like 99% of the time with a luck around 130. Anything above that was diminishing returns. Best way to test is put on an enchantment with a low perk activation and see how often it does activate with a given amount of the luck stat. Interesting. Let's see. Game rant, what does luck do? Rather vague. Getting more XP, get more skills and ability. Luck has no effect for crafting, no effect on rewards from chests other than hack silver. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's worth focusing on that. Gonna read that from
It fits.
Wait, feels like there was something else.
Brock, what do you think about fate?
I don't. Either your life's all written down somewhere or it ain't. Still feels like you're making choices either way. The shit smells the same regardless of how it got shat.
Remind me to write that down.
Shat. New word, chat. Shat. Alright. I want this. Let's see. Crucible. Realm currently locked. Okay. Return to Sindri's house. Alright. Luck boosts the proc chance of things. The armor you were looking at says moderate luck chance. Don't recall if it does anything else. Gotcha. Words of wisdom.
I hope Tears had enough time to find its equilibrium, or whatever.
Indeed. I saw flashes of the old god of war in him, but they were fleeting.
There is nothing wrong with opposing war. nor opposing prophecy.
I suppose that's fair. Never can be quite sure what the Giants meant by any of it.
Am I the only one that remembers they predicted our entire journey to Jotunheim? If the Giants saw Tyr leading armies at Ragnarok, then I believe them.
The question is how you'll ever make Tyr believe it.
Gear activation mostly. I use it for health and rage stone drop increase when I kill enemies and hit bosses. Gotcha. The runic stat affects more than runic skills. I believe it also affects status effects and certain skills that play into that. Does the menu anywhere have... Let's see, codex? I'd really love a breakdown of what each stat does in this game. He says, appreciate the reply. I really appreciate his content creator. I just think it's a little sneaky is all. I can respect how it would hurt some people with low data, etc. It doesn't do anything on mobile. Hugh, that was actually amidst the the waves of misinformation that were thrown at me. One thing that I thought they actually made a good point on is they were like, wow, this shouldn't use data. And I was like, you're right. And so I contacted our website guy and I asked him to find a way to make it not work on mobile. And he did. We did that a few weeks ago. So like if you go to Mukluk Labs on mobile, you don't see it at all. You do not see it. Same with Guild Gen. We talked to them about doing that as well. Anyways, either way, thanks for your overseas videos. You're very welcome. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I'm happy to talk about this stuff. It's just most people don't do me that courtesy. Let's see. Okay.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
What's up, Squirrel?
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw? A magnificent throw, Master Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. Now, what else might there be to discuss?
I have a question.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Neithog.
Neithog? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Neithog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Neithog is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
familiar.
Hit the
Well,
chimes a lot,
I'll
Muck,
leave
trust
you to
me.
it. Alright, take the hint. Go away! I am already here, Master Kratos. Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here. Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty. Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. Ah, the sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not? Already here, as it were. So... I see. You're deliberately attempting to push me into some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? Well, I'm not so easily swayed, my good man. Stop with the stupid chime! Oh dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. am already here, Master Kratos.
Okay, he's looping. He's gone back to full circle. Oh man. Any OG Warcraft players, remember you like click on the units too many times and they start like freaking out at you, like, stop touching me! This reminds me of that. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Ah, glad to see you back, young one. Come help me, won't you?
Oh, sure.
We can...
It's prompting me to spend some skill points. What do we got? Aim and press right click during frost awaken to throw the Leviathan axe with extreme force. While permafrost is full. What is permafrost? Skinish flames, permafrost, in quick succession that doesn't any damage. First is full for Q to consume the meter and activate. Aim and hold right click to charge the Leviathan axe to a frost explosion. Sure. Press Q left click while barehanded to quickly recall the Leviathan axe and perform a powerful spinning attack. Press left click immediately after follow-up slash. Hold right click for a brutal axe attack that throws the enemy to massive damage. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after any Leviathan axe attack. Once the new stance, press left, left, left to perform a sweeping combo. Right click during flame whiplash, effectively down to heavy burn damage. While grabbing an enemy, a F occasionally appears above Atreus. If pressed, he will jump off and fire a volley of arrows at the target. Okay.
Whenever you like, Kratos. The stew will only improve with time.
Try U in the armor menu for stat health. Oh. Strength increased damage dealt on all attacks and skills. That's to be expected. Defense decreases incoming damage. Runic increases the power of runic attacks and elemental status damage. Okay, so like burning. Vitality increases max health and stagger resistance. Didn't know about the second part. Luck, gain additional rewards and activate chance abilities more often. Cooldown reduces the wait time for abilities to refresh. Okay. Hugh says, I like the fact you replied to me decently. You're a good lad. As soon as I'm not broke, I'll throw you a sub. Take care, Monk. Okay, thank you, Hugh. I just think how the testing was done made his argument illegitimate as he used his phone to test it, not something that tests data traffic. His phone. Oh, you're talking about Darren's. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. Like, his video had some grains of truth to it, which is what made it so dangerous, and then a lot of misconceptions and like half-baked data. Like I really wish he had talked to me or given me a chance to speak with him or something before posting that, but say lovey, that's not how it worked out. Remember the gold icons let you upgrade that ability, right? Let's see, like this one. Email that discharges because it spins multiple hits. Add a mod token. Let's see, element, greatly increase frost, stun. Stew, greatly increase frost.
Glad you're in a better mood.
Yes. I was a little overwhelmed before. Forgive me. It's funny. Nothing seems to settle my mind quite like cooking. Being locked up for so long, you forget how much joy lives in the little things.
Eat
You're
dinner.
disappointed in me.
I never said that.
You're kind that way. But your eyes say everything.
Tyr got that gamer posture. He's standing like a scampi.
Oh. You really must. This vision of me in your mind, where I'm as good as Odin is evil.
Rose brought it back to the service. Well, Jersey, to be fair, by the end of it, Rose was basically on my side. Like, some people told him about it, and he was like, what? And he started watching the video, and then he watched the next video and the next one, and he kind of went down a rabbit hole, and he was like, he was just curious about it. And he watched for, like, hours, and then he did something none of the others did, chat.